The woman for fall was really cozy and bohemian, you know, and I felt I didn't want to lose that. But what haven't I offered her? Starting with knitwear again was the idea. So how can I make the knitwear now play with the same concept and make it really luxurious or make it really glamorous, you know, much more New York instead of a weekend. The silhouettes, for instance, you know, the bohemian, you know, part of the collection that you saw for fall has been introduced into the collection, but in a much more technical way, in a much more softer way, a much more beautiful way in a sense, because it's spring, you know, with the sheer and the opaque, you know, on all the engineered fluted skirts and also the engineered flared skirts. So the silhouette's still there, but here she just layered over the tank top, the short tops, you know, over it, and she became more playful.
I mean, how gorgeous did those girls look, and 7 feet tall. I loved how long and languid the silhouette was. The designers seem to really be into the easiness of knits and, you know, sort of unstructured feeling. And, you know, because they're so finely made, you look quite pulled together, but I think you still feel comfortable, and I think that that's probably, I mean, it's something that I like the idea of.
The textures and the fabrications I thought were very, you know, pushed further, slightly. They're all very sleek, they all have a shimmer to them, you know, making this silhouette a little more modern.
Well, I think it is a very, very personal, creative show. Francisco is really a designer. He really designed the clothes and worked really on the fabric, the fabrication, the technology, and he experiments. And it's different from any other or many of the other American designers because he's really a creator in that sense.
It's really a celebration of this woman, the woman spirit, you know what I mean? I was very inspired by the Andy Warhol paintings, you know, the Mao pictures, you know, in all shades of blues and blues and blues, and always you see the red, you know? And then looking at that time, you know, Tina Chow did have that kind of beauty, the red lip, you know? So it's how to do the red lip, how to celebrate that part, the femininity. In essence, she's a very powerful, she's a very New York-inspired woman. She also resembles that Tina Chow, you know, moment, you know, on the 70s, you know, when everything was just really glamorous, celebratory of a woman and some sort of freedom.